Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Amy from Coffee with Amy Kang. I'm a mental health advocate as well as a metaphysics consultant. Today, we have our friend here, Mitra Chen from, Mitra Chen here. Hi, Mitra. So, Mitra Chen is a
Hi.
hypnotherapist. Hi, Mitra Chen is a hypnotherapist as well as a meta strategist. Today, I have the honor to invite Mitra, my friend here that I get to know from learning Chinese metaphysics as a classmate, and then I get to have her here to come and share with us about hypnotherapy. What is hypnotherapy, and what are the common stress that which hypnotherapy can help? And first of all, before I start, I like to have Mitra to come and introduce a little bit more about herself, and then after that I will let her share more about her journey about how she come to know hypnotherapy. Welcome, Mitra.
Ah, yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, Amy. Good afternoon, everyone. So I was watching this on live, and later on, then those who are watching it on the recorded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Mitra Chen. I will address myself as a meta strategist as well as a hypnotherapist. A lot of you must be curious. What is meta strategist? Basically, menstrual strategies is I'm leveraging on metaphysics knowledge, okay, such as feng shui, 八字, qi, yeah, okay, to help my clients, okay, to solve their problems or use as a tools or strategy to solve their problems. So I address it as a meta strategist. And I'm also like Amy, I'm like be practicing metaphysics quite some time already, off and
Mm-hmm.
on. But I really took it seriously 5 years ago lah. Yeah, 5 to 6 years ago. But I actually
Mm.
been practicing this more than like 10 years or maybe 15 years. Yeah. But I'm doing off and
Mm-hmm.
on, off and on, off and on.
You
Okay.
have been learning
And
metaphysics for 15 years?
yeah, 15 years, but I don't really take it
Wow.
seriously. Yeah, I actually
Oh.
like practicing on my own, on my family members, on my job a bit because I was a headhunter previously. When I
Uh-huh.
actually screen candidates for my clients, I do use to check on their birthday, just see whether they are actually fit to my clients' requirements or not. The job
Mm.
requirements, personality, or to cross check them when I interview them during interview. I do
Mm.
use that, yeah, but more into my job, not so much on charging as a consultation.
So during your job, you use metaphysics as a tool to help
Yes,
you? Oh, okay, that's
correct.
nice.
That's why I said. That's why I think of like meta strategies. You use as a tool to interview to double confirm what is there written in the resume. Because certain things
Mm.
you cannot get from the resumes. Okay, cannot get from
Mm.
resumes. Okay, people might have put in something or you want to clarify, then you talk to them. So when we check it, we actually ask them questions. I create, so because they say I'm a weird interviewer, I ask weird questions during the interview, so to confirm
Uh,
certain things. So from there, that's why I actually, when I resign, and I'm a HR practitioner as well. Yeah, I'm a HR
mhm.
consultant and HR manager. So I actually use up a lot of metaphysics knowledge. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
to
nice.
actually help to me to build up my career. Then
Mm.
it comes then I resign. Okay, I resign and go into full force as a metaphysics practitioner on my own. Yeah, to use it.
Mm.
And I also deep
Mm.
dive into investor. So now I'm a consider myself a full time investor as well. Yeah,
Mm,
to
mm, mm.
invest. Yeah, to invest. Okay. Now,
Mm,
how
that's
I
very
pick up
nice.
my yeah, how I pick
Mm.
up hypnotherapy. I picked up actually hypnotherapy after immediately after COVID. That was in 2021. Yeah, because during
Mhm.
COVID, MCO movements, myself also, was restricted movement, and so nobody is allowed to go in and out. We are actually stuck at home. We are imprisoned at home. Yeah. So I can find out that a lot of people, my friends, will call me, is really stressed up. How actually they can get the money, to sustain, to put a food on the table, and all these things. I do have friends that comes to talk to me, we talk for hours, but
Mm.
something is missing somewhere. Even using metaphysics, something is somewhere because the mind is already stressed up. The mind is really stressed up. They're really depressed. You can't ask them to do certain metaphysics practitioners things, that we ask you to manifest, because the mind is already negative. You can't even ask them to do that. So I was thinking, what else type of tools that or knowledge that I can actually pick up, that I can help more people to transform their life or pull through this pandemic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was really thinking, and I start to manifest on my own, using Chiman. So
Mm.
one day the advertisement from the Facebook just came, and this
Mm-hmm.
course was actually offered by
Mm-hmm.
HRDF, and they will select about 50 of us to join them,
Mm.
and I was one of the luckiest one,
Mm.
okay, that been selected to join the program. And I really appreciate the government giving me the chance. And when I pick up hypnotherapy, I straight found, this is another method, is another tools that is able to help my clients or my family members or you myself, is it? Because we can
Mm-hmm.
do self hypnosis on ourselves. Okay, very good. And
Mm.
I guess you all have been like Amy, you have been talking about NLP,
Mm.
actually
Mm.
FFP is part of it. They have actually integrate some hypnotherapies techniques there, and even
Oh.
Tony Robbins speakers,
Mm.
the
Mm. Mm.
popular motivational speakers, he used a lot of all these hypnotherapies techniques,
Wow.
but
Wow.
without you realizing it, a lot of motivational speakers, they use it actually.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, like what is the hypnotherapy? Like, I think you'll be very curious to know what
Yeah.
is
What is
hypnotherapy.
xenotherapy? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a lot of people have a very myth, so-called understanding about hypnotherapy. The thing is
Mm.
like, no, because they see and watch a lot of shows in the TV.
Mm-hmm.
The way they actually show for performance, the therapy that they snap your finger, you can just go to sleep, and then you snap your finger again, you're awake, that kind
Yeah.
of things. That is
Yeah.
more on the performance side, performance, not so much. So I think a lot of people got a lot of misleading information. I would
Mm-hmm.
say hypnotherapy now is a proven, so-called proven natural and a drug-free treatment. Okay, I would say it's a
Drug-free
form of
treatment.
therapy that uses hypnosis to help individual to access their subconscious mind. After we assess the
Okay.
subconscious mind, we want to make positive suggestions to change their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, and their behavior in their subconscious mind. That is stored in the subconscious mind. Okay, and hypnosis, I would say, is one of the fastest way. Okay, to help individual to identify what is the issue they are facing or they need to deal with. In a very layman terms, yeah, I would say hypnosis is can considered as a state of like focused concentration, or
Mm-hmm.
we are saying very relaxations where that allows the individual to bypass the conscious mind to go into their subconscious mind. So what we
Mm.
always say in a layman term, okay, a more easier way, we'll say you want to put your conscious mind, out for holiday. Out for holiday,
Okay.
out for lunch,
Okay.
so that we can
Oh.
go into your subconscious mind to
Mm.
reprogram
Mm.
again, to take out, to reframe all your negative thoughts, all the emotions, all the feelings, which are all stored in your subconscious mind and which you don't realize. Even your belief system,
Ah.
maybe belief
Oh.
system. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so that is the easy terms we want. I don't want to go into the deep dive, the what is the the scientific way. Yeah, so it's easy way, so that we want to put the conscious mind on holiday out for lunch, so that we can access, the person's
Yeah.
individual subconscious mind to reframe his thoughts, emotions, that kind of things. So in other words, if you're talking about your brain is like operating system, the subconscious operating system, and it's got corrupted with virus. That is your negative thoughts and all
Mm.
these things. So
Mm.
what we as a hypnotherapists do, we want to inject those positive suggestions. Yeah, that means
Mm.
antivirus
Mm.
into your
Oh, okay.
subconscious mind to clear off, the virus, so that your system can operate back. In other
Nice.
words, one word. reset and reboot your operating system.
This
So
one sounds
Amy, do you
familiar.
understand?
Yeah, I understand this.
Yeah.
And do you mind if I just introduce another one that is another modalities also that I think is similar to hypnotherapist, but it may be different. So if you do
Okay.
know,
No.
maybe you can share with me about what you know. So like
Okay.
another kind that I know about resetting and rebooting is like called body talk. Body talk. Have you heard
Yeah.
about this term? So like how
I
is it
have heard
different?
about it.
How is it different
I
from
have heard about it,
hypnotherapist?
but I didn't really go into it. Yeah. So I will have
Mm.
no comments on this. Yeah, because I'm not well versed
Ah,
with it. I cannot give my comments or my opinion. Yeah.
understand, understand.
Things. Yeah. But what it
Thanks.
things like we share is actually is also similar with a lot of attractions. A bit similar with our metaphysics, treatment manifestations, where you go into your subconscious
Oh,
mind to reset,
okay.
right? Priming. You know.
Oh,
But
so it's
but
something
not
like
not
priming.
yeah, priming, you reset, correct or not? You reframe or
Yeah.
something, or you connect connections and all these things, but that is your divine. But here, our side, you're calling things with yourself first. You reframe, you take out something from it, because your mind is corrupted, with all this
Okay.
virus they frame. Because subconscious mind is a storage room, whereby it's actually
Mm.
collected the info, it's a library, it collected info from the day when you born. The
Mm, mm,
info that
mm.
the environment give you, you're collected by five senses, via your conscious mind. So it's everything stored inside. It can be a seeds or imagination, seeds of your belief, limited belief, your seeds of like those data you collected, and the environment, your upbringing, your friends, everything. So everything
Mm,
is put inside your subconscious mind. Okay,
mm,
it
mm,
might
mm,
not
mm.
be true, it might not be, not true, and not negative things. That's why it will be adjust, of say is affect your thinking, your actions, your emotions, your behavior subconsciously,
Mm.
unconsciously. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's
I'll
what
be
we are trying
interested
to do.
to yeah, I'll be interested to find out from you how to practice self hypnotism at the end of the session, but I don't know whether it's good for you to share with
Yeah,
us at this point of time.
well, that is another sessions, because it's different thing,
Mm,
because it's a very long session, because hypnotherapy
mm,
itself is a very huge topic, like
mm,
metaphysics as well. You have
mm, mm,
Qigong, you have feng shui, same
mm,
thing. You have different techniques,
mm, mm,
and you have to different script to
mm.
counter different problems, put it this way, solve the
Understand.
problem.
So
So
probably like
today,
yeah.
yeah, maybe
Today
another
just
topic next
basic.
time.
Yeah,
Yes, we
yeah.
can do that. Yeah. So because today,
Okay.
the things that I interested to talk is stress, because I think it's very important. Like what I say, why me? Because I strongly believe this question, why me? Everybody will have encountered it at least once in a lifetime. Amy, you ask yourself,
Agree.
why me?
Yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah.
kids will ask, why me? Why people pick on me? Why? At
Mm.
least once.
At least
If
once.
people
Yeah,
say
that's fair enough.
maybe more, but people, if say I never accounted before, they lie to themselves. That means they are on a denying stage. You will have, because stress, like you see, what is stress?
And what's the
Okay.
common reason for stress?
Yes, I will elaborate a bit. I cannot do a lot because here is just about one session. So I'll just a very brief introductions only. Stress basically, I would say, you want to be a layman terms again, I would say is a physiological and chemical reactions that our
A-
body give out. Yeah. When
Again,
yeah, there's physiological and the
physiological.
chemical reactions of our body
Ah,
give out. Yeah, the body react. Yeah,
okay,
okay.
okay.
When we are facing challenge, new environment, a challenge, a threat, when the body and thing is feel that it's a threat and challenge.
Mm,
So
mm,
stress sometimes not really bad and good. Okay, now we said they have actually bad and good. When what is good or positive? Okay, what basically all these physiological and chemical reactions to the body? What actually our body reacts? The body will
mm-hmm,
send a lot of blood more to our muscles. Okay,
mm-hmm,
to our
mm-hmm,
muscles. Then it will build up a more like a glucose level, increase our glucose level in the
mm-hmm,
body. When your glucose level increase, your heart rate will pump faster. Okay.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So when I say it's a positive stress, okay, what is considered positive? If you're positive stress here, your heart rate pounder, you will be more hyperactive, you're more aware, you do your things more. You say, okay, no problem, I'll take it. you know, then you can manage your stress very well. And it is positive stress to you. I'll say it's a healthy stress when your body level returns to everything normal, hormone level returns to normal, you know, when the track is over or the challenge is over, it returns to normal. It backfires, or it considered most of people accounted this as a so-called stress. Okay, your body gives everything the same reaction, but when the challenge over, threat over, your hormone level doesn't increase. That means your heart rate still pumping, no, glucose level still very high.
Yeah.
Then what happened? Your blood pressure increase, and instead it doesn't go down. Okay, what happened is gradually grows, increase and increase. You have what problem? Your cardio got problem, system, heart blood pressure, stroke. You cannot sleep, you know, you worried and all this thing, immune system. So this is most of us, I would say 90% of us having that negative stress. That is the issue.
Why
Some
do you
people
say that
have,
it's like 90%? Like, why do you like? I'm interested to know.
you
Like,
see,
what making that is 90%?
everybody, you see, you tell me, you have accounted, most of us were accounted. I'm very stressed, lah. I'm very stressed. Lah. Who will tell you that I have stress, I have things, is good one? Very little, except for entrepreneur or those who have been trained to handle stress. Then they say stress is good. I work harder, I can do more. But most ordinary people or those who are not with the coping skills very low and all these things, most of them, they take it stress as negative because they cannot go back. They do not know how to manage it. A lot of
So
people
like,
are not trained. You see, we are not trained in our school systems here. We are not trained to manage stress, you know, or coping skill. I would say that most of us, our coping skills lifestyle is really so-called bad. Not, I'll say not bad, but it's like poor quality, lah, put it this way.
okay, so
You're having stress one.
in the
Yeah.
audience, there's a Ryan, our friend Ryan is saying that maybe for stress,
Yeah,
some people
fight
they
or
cope
flight.
with
Yes, correct. You know, he was either so some people are very coping very well with stress, but you can see layman terms, 9 out of 10 cannot cope. That's why you always keep on people saying that I'm having stress, I'm very stressful, my job is stress, my spouse give me problem, my children give me problem. What is this? Stress, is it? Indirectly telling you they are stressed.
So
Yeah.
what is the effect of the
Indirectly.
stress?
Let me see what is the common reasons first. Okay, let's talk about the common reason. What is stress first? Okay, the first thing we are talking about, because as you know, most of us will spend about 1/3 to half our time, yeah, 10, maybe 8 to 12 hours in the work environment. So the
Yep.
first happening is the work related, you know, work related stress. That is the most common one, long working hours. You know, you got pressure from your job responsibilities, your boss, your clients, your colleagues. Yeah, I would say like, you know, lack of work life balance here. Yeah, but even though you get promotion, you're stressed up. People are not happy you're promoted. I can tell you last time, I'm not happy when I was promoted. Yeah, I was stressed out because you handled from, you know, you handled 8 teams. Suddenly you handled 25 people. You triple your
Load,
staff, and
workload.
you're not
Yeah.
given the training. You're just been thrown like that. Do you think you're stressed out?
Right.
Common. Yep, and common. So that is the thing that, you know, it will stress up. Okay, that is the one, is the most common thing from the work environment. Yeah, work related and our career related. Okay, now, as you know, once it go to the work, the second thing comes in is what? Financial stress. It's interrelated. All this stress interrelated. Imagine you're concerned about your money, you're in a work insecurity, unstable income, you know, debts, unemployment. You know what happened during COVID? You know, a lot of people get no job, got fired, and all those things. Yep. So even those side gigs, yeah, freelancers, no fixed income. You know, you still stress up. Today I got 10K. Next 6 months I got 0K.
Yes.
How am I going to survive? How am I going to put food on my table? Is it? Then that is the stress that people are having. You know, the kind of thing. Even entrepreneurs, business, cash flow problem.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I'm closed business.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay my employees. You know, how they going to pay my rentals? You know, I do with clients. You know, and the
Mm-hmm.
kind of stress they're having. You know, and the third thing comes in when you don't put food on your table. Relationship stress.
Yes.
How
Yes.
to
Oh, important.
answerable to my parents. To my family members, to my, even, my bosses, my colleagues, my friends, like COVID, everybody cannot go out.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know there's a lot of divorce case increase?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Specifically because they do not know how to cope with their spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and even break
Mm-hmm.
up, because you don't miss each other, and they say you don't love me anymore, and that kind of things. They don't know how to handle the coping skills. They're too long didn't meet each other. cannot
Mm-hmm.
cannot do long distance relationship.
Mm.
Relationship stress comes in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the fourth one, like, is also triggered. It's a life transitions, like pandemic happened, retirement, and during pandemic, a lot of people lost their loved ones
Mm.
suddenly,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
not prepared, because not
Mm-hmm.
recorded suddenly, like, and you don't know who refer to. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's stressed up, it's stressed up, and you move different environment, like, you work from home. Suddenly boss asks you work from home, like me, I'm in the IT, not illiterate a bit, where you come to how to use Zoom, stream, yeah, the kind of things online, where's the button, where's the virtual background, I don't have green cloth, that kind of things. It's stressed
Mm.
up somehow, but how you manage it.
Understand. Mm-mm.
Okay, because
Mm.
somebody take it positive, but take it negative. And
Mm.
definitely after all these four so-called related stress, you will become health stress. Okay,
Ah,
it will
yeah, yeah.
affect you physically, mentally, emotionally,
Mm.
psychologically
Mm.
stress. So these are
Mm.
the common reasons of stress. But definitely,
Mm.
I'm not saying that those like education, they have, because these are major ones lah. Yeah,
Mm.
that
Mm.
is the
Mm.
common reasons of why people are stressed out.
I see. Nice
Now,
one, nice one.
just now you asked, how
Yeah.
do you know that you are stressed up? That maybe there's a four things that you need to know. If you hitting the jackpot,
Mhm.
two or three or maybe four of it, then you really considered needy. You really need how to manage your stress. You really stress up already. Okay. The
Mm,
first
mm,
thing
mm.
is the physical effects. I'm
Physical.
thinking about physical. Okay, why I say physical? What is the symptoms usually? Usually, symptoms. You got
Mm-hmm.
headaches, you got migraine. Okay,
Oh.
your
Mm.
sleeping pattern change. That
Uh-huh.
means last time you can sleep,
Now cannot.
but now you cannot. You got insomnia. You wake up 3-4 times. And
Ah.
your weakened immune systems, and your
Mm-hmm.
digestive system got issues. Yeah, easily
Mm-hmm.
got tired. You sleep 10
Mm-hmm.
hours, you feel like you have slept 10 hours, you also still feel that you only sleep for 1 hour, that kind of things.
Oh,
So that
oh,
is one of
okay.
the so-called common system. COVID, a lot of people, do you realize that during COVID pandemic, when the vaccine is not ready yet, when people
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to treat COVID, more people get COVID. But you know
Mm-hmm.
why? I suspected, my own opinion, people are
Yeah.
stressed up. So their
Mm.
immune system are more down.
Yes.
So COVID can easily attack them.
Ah, makes
Compare
sense.
now, that there's now got vaccine with booster, there are no problem. Though you also know how to build immune system. So you're not so stressed up. But people still get COVID, but not so serious. It's not
Mm-hmm.
because of the
Mm-hmm.
vaccine, because vaccines, in fact, it's over already, it's already like 2 years we get vaccine. So it's not the vaccine or the booster,
Well,
it's
time
the
really
way
flies,
we
huh?
are. Yeah, we are not so afraid already, so called. We are not so stressed up because of COVID. Okay, so you
Mm.
can see that people, you can see that the numbers are down. Yeah, so we're talking about physical effects. Yeah, the first thing that you need to do, that's the most common one, is startup lah. I say, it just started, initial stress. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing you start up, and second thing it will lead to your mood swings.
Mood
Easily
swing.
got
Oh.
irritated. Yeah, easily
Oh.
got irritated. Lack of motivation. You start to depress. You start to anxiety already. Like, you're so scared that, you're late for work. So you start to
Ah.
go to work 2 hours earlier.
Wow,
You
that's a
afraid
bit
that
too early.
MRT. Yeah, I mean, that means show that you are having stress. You got a point. You do all those things that you don't usually do. Yeah, and that is the thing that because you're afraid you get fired. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that your mood swings, and then usually you're a very patient person, but people just do your kids just irritate you a bit, you shout
Mm-hmm.
at them already.
Yeah, that's
Mood
right.
swings.
Like more easily triggered.
Easily triggered. That is we call emotional stress. Lah. Okay.
Mm.
So if you have
Mm-hmm.
take, you can just take checklist, take second. Third
Mm-hmm.
one, your loss of concentration. Okay.
Mm.
You got memory problems. That means you can't remember whether you what you have bought before, just this morning, eat before, what you have ate for breakfast, lack
Mm-hmm.
of focus. And the worst thing is, the more serious one is you can't make decision.
Yeah.
You can't make
That's
decision
very
on a small,
important.
even small task. Yeah, you can't make decision.
Mm.
Even small tasks, you can't make decision.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
So
mm.
that we'll say cognitive stress.
Connective
The
stress.
fourth one is the
Ah,
serious one that everybody can detect. The first two, second maybe okay, third, the fourth one, what is serious? Changes in your appetites. Either you
mm,
lost your appetite or you start eating like as though like
mm,
nobody business. Like it's like end of
mm.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is the end. Okay, that's the
Oh,
worst thing. Okay, and you start to use drugs. It means we are called
oh,
substance abuse. Start to do for
okay.
alcohol, temporary relief,
Oh,
start to take cigarettes, you addicted to all these cigarettes, drugs. Women, the worst case, porno. Do you know porno addiction is one of the
oh,
behavioral
porno.
as well?
Oh, okay.
Porno addiction, because this is called addictions, okay? And I strongly believe is because of this of the stress up. They want to
Mm,
release,
mm,
okay?
mm. How
They're
about
stressed
gambling?
up through gambling also.
Okay, okay.
Because
Thanks
when
for
you
sharing
win,
this.
you get the so-called acknowledge, you
Hi.
get very happy. You know what I mean? Acknowledgement, So
Yeah,
that time maybe
yeah.
your lack of that, you don't know. You don't know what's
Mm.
the root of the problem, yeah? Or you get stressed up, because everybody said you are loser. Maybe your boss keep on say, hey, you are loser. You are loser.
Oh,
So when maybe your friend say, hey, let's go and gamble. And the first time you gamble, you win, oh.
mm.
You got my point? So
Yes.
it giving you a fate thing perception that gambling might be, so you start to gain back the kind of try to gain back the kind of feelings, so
Mm,
that
mm,
kind of things.
mm.
And the worst thing is some of them that social withdrawal, very withdrawal
Oh,
that you
oh,
withdraw from society, you don't want to mix
yeah.
already.
Yeah,
Okay,
I do have this
so
kind of the symptom before.
yes,
Like
that
just
is
just
lead to
afraid to see
depression.
people. Yeah,
Yes,
okay, okay.
it's so afraid because you feel stressed up in
Mm,
certain ways,
mm,
or you feel fearful.
mm,
Okay, this is time then
mm.
this will really affect your productivity. So the
Yes,
time I
yes.
mentioned you physical effects,
Mm,
emotional stress up, cognitive stress up, behavioral stress up.
mm.
This is the four. Yeah, actually all these things are interrelated. I can't really separate them that way, but I'm just
Ah,
telling you what is the thing. But more serious one, you can see people say that they don't talk to people already, they eat also different, or
mm.
they start eating a lot, that is the worst thing. That means this person really got stress issue.
Okay. Wow.
So
That's
you really
good
have to
to.
deal with it, because if you don't deal with it, you
Mm,
go to depression, you slowly go
mm,
to those anxiety, panic
mm,
attack, maybe worse
mm,
still, split personalities, schizophrenia,
mm,
and all those things. And
Understand. It will lead
then
to
you
mental
start to have
health
all
too.
the elation. Yep, it will go to one step. Because having stress a bit is okay, but if you do not know how to manage your stress,
Mm, mm.
it will be lead into a more deeper problem lah, a deeper
Understand.
issues.
And I
Yeah.
think that this is
Okay.
really a very good topic that we are talking about today. Like,
Yeah, that's why I choose
learning
this topics,
hypnotherapy.
because
Yeah, by learning hypnotherapy, we can actually prevent ourselves from getting into that state of like,
correct,
yeah. So,
correct.
yeah,
Hmm.
thanks for
Okay.
sharing. And I
Now,
think I also want to know the importance of the stress management. Can we touch on this? Like,
what is the benefits of this importance of the sales management is okay. Now,
mm,
we are talking about basically how this it will affect our daily life. Okay, so what I will touch
mm,
on is more into how hypnotherapy will able to benefits, to help you how to get out of your stress. Yeah, how to get out of your stress. I think that is more important and how it benefits you. Okay, now hypnotherapy basically will able to address the root cause of your stress at your
Wow.
subconscious mind level, where your negative thoughts, patterns, and behavior, are being
Mm.
stored. Remember, I told you we are going into that today. So I think we want to address what is the root cause. We do not know what's the root cause. It trigger one after
Mm.
another. Yeah, we want to know
I
what
have a
is the
question.
first root cause first. Yep.
Let's say
Yes. Go
talking
ahead.
about the root cause, like sometimes I heard about this thing called like the trauma from like childhood trauma. So will hypnotherapy also
Yeah,
be
it
able to
can
address
be.
that? Wow,
Yes,
wow,
that's why
interesting.
that's why we have actually we actually encounter like
Mm.
regressions, or even childhood, we the encounter
Mm-hmm.
people are so scared of a rat. That is trauma, nothing to do with stress.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fear a trauma, okay?
yeah. Mm.
Because so scared about a rat, a rat, because
Yeah.
we found out that the father actually killed a rat in front of him when he was 6 years old.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay,
if that,
okay.
remember I told you, subconscious
Mm.
mind collect all this info, data,
Mm.
experience back into your subconscious mind and put it there, and your conscious mind is protect you. And you totally
Ah,
forgotten about it.
right,
Okay,
right.
you do not know what is
Mm.
it is you hide behind. So this is actually to bring
Mm.
out, you want to manage it, because the best way is to
Mm.
face it. But I'm not saying it's
Mm.
easy. It cannot be done within one session. It can be done during aging. You have to do the 3 to 6 sessions. Yeah. So it
Three to six
depends how
sessions.
serious. Yeah, how serious the
Oh.
stress is. Because when
Mm.
easily it stress out a bit or it continues to is a rejuvenation type of stress, then maybe one or two is different. Yeah. You're going to see
Mm.
whether how serious the trauma is. Okay. So the first thing we
Mm.
have to address what is the root cause first of the stress.
Mm.
Is
Mm.
it start
Mm.
from your boss or your wife first? Or what is the
Oh.
problem with your stress?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
where to find what's the problem with your stress. Then the second thing is when we actually identify with the stress, want to reduce your anxiety and stress, okay, by helping you to relax, to release the tension first, to release the
Mm.
tension out first. Okay, this is the
Oh.
second thing. Okay,
Mm.
the third we are talking about is to help you improve your coping skills, how you want to cope,
Mm.
and equip
Mm.
the individual with effective coping skills, so they're
Mm.
able to manage the stresses next time, in a
Mm.
healthier and more adaptive way lah,
Mm.
and
Mm.
definitely we're talking about we also enhance the emotion, yeah, emotion
Mm.
well-being.
Mm.
So
Mm.
we have to help individual how you want to process your emotion, how you manage your emotion, so
Mm.
that
Mm.
it can actually at the end of it is to improve your emotional well-being.
Wow, that's great.
Definitely, this one I think it's also similarity with our metaphysics, our achievement manifestations, and all those things.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
increase
Mm.
our self awareness,
Mm. 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 Mm.
okay,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
facilitate our self reflection.
Oh,
And help
okay.
individual to understand what is their stress triggers. Sometimes they do not know what stress them, so we
I
want
think
to
that's
know
very
what is a stress
important.
trigger.
Yeah, I think that's
Yes,
important
and you
to
reframe
identify.
their limited belief. Do you know
Oh.
why children, small children, they have
Mm-hmm.
they're not scared of everything. They're not fearful of
Mm-hmm.
everything because
Mm-hmm.
they are like white cloth, ma. They don't have any
Mm.
experience. They don't know what is hot, what is sharp, That's why they dare to
Mm.
jump up and down because they don't scared.
Mm.
But once they start
Mm.
falling down, they hurt themselves. They will not jump already.
Yes, yeah,
Because that's the
understand.
experience, whether limited belief
Yeah.
or the thoughts that taught them. Yeah. So that's why sometimes
Perceptions.
it can be good. Yeah, perceptions or limited belief. So we try to reframe it, and the long term effect,
Oh.
definitely a lasting effect is we want to instill positive suggestions, reframe all these the negative thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, the behavior, we want to reframe it into and instill it with positive affirmation suggestion.
That's
That's
very
what we are
nice.
helping our clients, okay, to
Wow.
release
Wow.
it off the tension first thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we help them to release first. Then
Mm-hmm.
we help them to antivirus, to put in
Uh,
antivirus into them to put up so that we can reboot your operating system so your computer can work back.
mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good.
So I
Yeah.
think is this is the benefits of it lah. Yeah,
So
benefit.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to know, thank you, Mitra, so far for this great sharing. I'm interested to also know like how are the kind of the hypnotherapy techniques that you can use for managing stress. Is there any that you like
Okay.
can share with us?
Yeah. We actually have a few techniques. I'll just give you a
Simple
share a
technique.
bit like simple techniques. I think it's the four techniques. Yeah, that we
Mm-hmm.
usually use to do it. Well, first thing is the relaxations.
Mm-hmm.
Lesson techniques, we actually put some music and they will
Oh,
listen to our voice, we release the tension, we ask them to imagine things, so we are release tension that you see your sunshine lah, so we that
ah,
kind of techniques that we use, yeah. The second techniques that
uh-huh.
I told you all is like cognitive constructions, reconstruction, you reframe everything inside, yeah, to put in positive things that to reframe, you take out negative things, you instill positive things back into
Mm,
positive information. That if we call it cognitive, yeah, restructuring. Yeah. The third thing is
mm-hmm.
the emotional. Okay.
Mm,
Instead of having the negative, emotion, we instill positive emotions. Sometimes it's good to accept the emotions. We don't have to deny, because a
yes.
lot of people, they're denying. We say accept, it's okay to be sad, to grieve about it. Like like
Mm,
rape victim
mm,
trauma. Sometimes the rape
mm,
victim, they felt that they are the one who invite the rapist, they actually put put themselves, they feel guilty, they think that I'm the one that, because the family
mm,
members sometimes accuse, you that's why you wear like that, loh. You wear like that because you affect,
ah,
you attract the beast.
yes.
So it's not fair, so they have to put in their mind all these things, so they actually, so we want to say it's not your fault, it's okay. I mean, you feel sad, you feel the trauma is over, you can do helpless, you're only maybe 5 years or 6 years or whatever, or maybe 50
Mm,
years old.
mm,
It means we try to tell that it's okay, it's okay, then after that you just have to manage how you manage the emotions. So you have to
mm,
bring the person back to the event. It's not
mm, mm,
easy. It's sometimes it can be
mm.
very traumatic. Is
Yeah, I can
you know
imagine.
but sometimes you have to deal with it, because you don't deal with it, it will be haunted you whole life, in your
But
relationship.
yeah,
So
I mean,
you
like
you
the
you
rape
have
victim is
to.
really like this, like it's very sympathetic.
Yeah,
To I mean,
yeah, we have no choice, because sometimes you have to deal with it, because once you deal with it, you will feel very relieved about it,
yes,
very
yes,
really feel relief. Yeah. Yeah, but it takes some time lah, you take some time. I'm not saying that in one sessions, this one is serious case already, those like
understand.
trauma one,
Mm,
accidents one, you really have to take it, not 1 2 sessions. Yeah. So that's why I
mm,
say, if you're having stress now and you don't know how to deal with it, you better go and get some help, you know,
yeah.
to
Mm.
release it.
Some
You
people
might
like
not even say anything.
I just feel that some
Yes.
people they are not aware that they need help. So like
Uh
they are already in such a quite a bad situation, but they are not
okay.
aware that actually they are like burning their fingers.
Maybe I just off track, no, side track a
Yeah,
bit,
sure, sure. Yeah, we have some
because
time.
I've been interviewing a lot of people's, that's my job last time. I go and categorize, there's four types of people in my
Mm.
my definition.
Sure, sure,
One
sure.
type of people is successful people, very successful people, entrepreneurs. That's why I said can manage stress. It's maybe 5% whole world.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
they know what is the problem,
Mm-hmm.
they know the problem. They
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge the problem,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and they take
Mm-hmm.
actions to solve the problems, and they
Actions.
continue to improve themselves.
Okay. Mm.
You know what I mean? They keep, oh, this is my problem. Okay, my problem. They will not say why me, why me, why me. No, they will take action
Mm.
regardless whether it's their problem. Accident. So they will find
Mm.
solutions to it. That means they don't blame people. Put it this way. Okay, they don't
Mm.
blame it. They'll take accountability. Put it. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Second type
Mm.
of people, I'll say maybe 50%.
15%,
50%. I'll
okay?
say, yeah, 50%. Whereby they sure they know what's the problem. They acknowledge. They take action. Sometimes they take action. Sometimes they don't take action. I
Okay,
think
okay.
most of us fall into categories. Even myself, I see myself, I fall into that category. Actually, you don't really take action. You don't really push yourself. That means about maybe 15% of this.
Mm-hmm. 15%,
Fifteen,
okay.
maybe 15%. Okay. Another maybe like 30% of it, or 35, that kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Those who know their problem
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but don't want to acknowledge it.
Okay, don't want to acknowledge it.
But they know if I'm not impatient, I'm anger or whatever, they know. But they don't. But this group, that means 50% still manageable. These people can still be helped. But the problem is, Emmy, I'm not criticizing anybody. I hope they accept thing is 50% of the person that I met with, I deal with. I'm talking myself, my experience. They don't know
Mm.
what is their problem.
Ah, I see. I see. That's the biggest problem. Huh?
Oh, this is a bigger problem. And they don't know
Mm-hmm.
them themselves sometimes is the problem. And they can tell you, oh, no problem,
Oh,
I have no problem. My boss got problem, my dog got problem, everybody problem, but myself no problem. One.
yeah. And how do you actually like talk to this kind of people, this group of people? Like, I like
Cannot
to
talk to
hear
them
from you.
only. 50,
Huh?
50%. Cannot,
How?
cannot. Can't talk to them because you see, they don't know that's the problem because they blame why me. You see, when people come and see you or they take up courses, they do this training, or they come
Mm.
to see doctors, the thing that means they know they need help. At least they can be safe.
Yeah.
They come to
Yeah.
see you for like to see us metaphysics practitioners or strategists to ask for help, correct or not? At least they
Yes.
know.
Yes.
Maybe they deny that the second they know what's the problem. They just say like, no lah, Mitra, no lah, no lah, Amy, I'm very good one. But inside they say, yeah lah, correct lah, Amy was there, I got, but at least you give that advice, they might take it, but at least they got initiative to come and see us. Am I right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Correct? They attend
Yeah.
class. They know,
Ah. Yeah.
But some people that attend class for the sake of just to pacify themselves, things
Mm.
because we do have things people to come and see because they want to get our words so that they quote our words to talk to their wife. Sometimes
Validations.
I've dealt with the clients that they do that. So I'm talking about here. If you have problem stress, it's okay. I'm just trying to tell why
Mm.
I choose stress as one of the topics that we discuss here,
Mhm.
because I feel that people are denying. What's wrong with telling people that I'm stressed out? What's the problem? There's no
Mm.
issues that we don't want to
Mm.
see her because I think a lot of maybe Asians or perhaps
Mhm.
Malaysians,
Mhm.
they call paiseh.
Oh, I see.
You're so
Yeah, yeah,
afraid
like
that people know that
embarrassed,
I got problem,
shy.
but tell me,
Oh,
who don't have problem in this world? If you don't have problem
yeah.
in this world, you're leading yourself. Even you're leading yourself, you still have problem, am I right?
Mm,
How to
mm,
solve certain
mm.
things, how to do certain things. You still need to figure out how to live your life
Yeah,
alone,
yeah, yeah.
even though you want to live alone. So
Mm.
what I'm trying to tell people here, a message here is please go and get help. Don't feel embarrassed. It's okay to get help.
Mm,
Do you
mm, mm,
agree with
mm,
me,
mm.
Amy?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Can I just share a little bit more from my perspective as a mental health advocate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, like I just feel that like what you shared that about to go and get help if you need help. That like sometimes like even like when I come to meet people who are having some depression or anxiety, that kind of the mental stress, but they still deny, like in denial that they think that, oh no, I'm a corporate high flyer and there shouldn't be anything like that happens to me. So they deny that they are having problem issues and they deny to go for professional consultations so that they are limiting their chances to lead a more better lifestyle. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah. But you have to do that. I think it's good to see a hypnotherapist than
Mm.
or psychology or counselor
Psychiatrist.
instead of psychiatrist because you level to psychiatric, you take medicine, drugs,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind.
yeah, yeah.
Here is like I told you just now. Here is more
Drop
to
free
like
class.
yeah, this is a drug free treatment.
Drop
Okay,
free treatment.
it's a
Yeah, yeah.
natural way we're talking. Yeah, we go into your mind, and it's a very
Alternative
peaceful
healing.
one. Yeah, it's alternative healing here,
Mm,
and
mm,
and
mm,
and
mm.
and I think it's a good thing that people, because hypnotherapy is still unpopular, not popular in Malaysia. Yeah,
I can
okay,
say
even in
that,
Asian
yeah. Even
countries.
in
Yeah,
Singapore
people don't
also.
know.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm. It's
because
quite a
they
new
feel like
topic.
it's a myth, like to cheat people, to scam, because a lot of people are like
Oh,
very skeptical about
really?
hypnotherapy.
Oh,
Hypnotherapy, you see some of the videos they show, like, they just
yeah.
snap your fingers
Snap the
and you give
fingers.
your money. You give your money, give your hand your parents. Yes, they do. They can do that. Yes, that is bad intention. Like even Chiman, they have those bad intention. You got my point here?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
don't do that. That is because some
Mm.
people are very skeptical. How if you snap everything, you take all my money? No,
Oh.
that is not that
Okay,
you
okay, that's
scare my
cute
money.
thinking.
You ask me to bank in all your money to you. I think they have the kind of myth, and you must know that we are also professionals here. We have ethics.
Mm,
We protect
yeah.
our clients' data. We do say that we do have our ethics as well. It means we that's why you see a lot of people, seldom people will give testimonial because we feel that
Oh,
I got issue. If I give testimonial, you're ask me to announce to people that I got problem before. You
I
know, they're
understand where you're
still
coming
not
from.
open
And you
minded.
know, sorry to interrupt you, Mitra, but at this
No
point of
problem.
time,
Go ahead.
I just want to say thank you to my clients that who come to me for metaphysics consult. Like they give me the reviews, so like I really appreciate that because like it also in the same point, like uh, I come for metaphysics consult, and I'm also saying to the world that I have problem. Some people, but they are still very generous to give me that kind of testimonial. So
Very
I also
good.
understand from where you're coming from that the hypnotherapy treatment that people undergo, they are shy to give testimonial because they might feel that people might think them otherwise. Like they're admitting that they have problem. That's why they go to alternative healing.
Yeah. Do you know that like even you're addicted to gambling, you're addicted to secret. We do have actually we can actually help you to cure you from smoking, gambling, addiction. And
Yeah.
also those like I'm talking about those who are trying to diet. If they diet a lot of ways, if they
Mm.
can't really reduce their weight, I
Mm-hmm.
think it's not the food problem. It's something that is drama is actually haunting them. So I will ask, maybe you want to
Ah.
see a hypnotherapy, because we do encounters those people, that we encounter those that actually have trauma, start to eat 2 3 years back, because trauma of post trauma effects, that she faced when the son was admitted to hospital, when the husband's not around. She feel guilty or something, and then she start eating, but she didn't
Oh,
realize that it's the
oh.
thing that affect her. She start eating, and
Mm.
and she want to go diet, she can't. She just start eating, whether she hungry or not currently, she want to eat.
Oh, it's a way to
You know,
escape that
escape,
reality.
but she didn't know that is the trauma that affect her. You
Mm.
got that serious of it. You don't know what's the root of problem. You just start eating.
I'm sure
You
that I
know,
think that is very interesting that I believe that in the near future we will still have you to come up to share a little bit more extension of that hypnotherapy topic because
yes,
I think this
I
is
would love to.
yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much, Mitra, because like I feel that this is alternative healing that I think if we can get to understand more about hypnotherapy, that we can improve our life definitely.
Yes,
Like
yes.
because
That's because our in yeah.
yeah.
Because our initial here is when you go to hypnotherapy sessions, yeah, we actually do about maybe like 1 hour, the pre-initiative things that we need to check your details, take out your details, your data, what kind
Mm,
of things that you want to, because we cannot tackle everything, just be frank
like
with
a
you. That means
discovery
if,
call.
yeah, in the thing that we insomnia here, if you tackle, you cannot stay, it means we'll tackle insomnia first, because if you're having a few issue at one time, you
Mm-hmm.
can't tackle like feng shui. You can't activate feng shui for wealth, for relationship, for everything. Correct or not? We have to see what is
Yeah.
you want to tackle first. Okay. Same for hypnotherapy. Okay. It means you tackle one issue at a time.
Mm, mm, mm,
Okay, when that means we
mm,
solve this problem already, then you go another problem, so which is the serious one. So we have to see what is then we will figure out when to take down your details, your
mm,
experience. That means interview lah, a talk like
mm.
consultation talk
Interview, yeah.
before we
Mm.
start the sessions. When we start, okay, then we have how many sessions and all this. Then only we start the sessions. Yeah,
Mm,
whether it's a
mm,
3 6, and we tell you what to do, and what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. Yep, that
mm,
kind of thing. So, but then we'll just figure out, we will customize what type of therapies that you need.
mm.
You know,
Do you
that's
mind
why I
if I
say it
ask you?
depends.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mitra, do you mind if I ask you because like some people may have the feeling like well, maybe such a treatment or such a healing session might be costly. So do you mind to share with me like roughly the range, that people can be
Okay,
looking
range.
to? Yeah, if they can for
Yeah.
like a sessions, like just to
Okay,
have a
usually
basic
the session.
understanding. Mm.
Understood. Because the average sessions, we have like 250, 300, up to 500 per session.
In terms of ringgit, right?
Ringgit ratio.
Depending
I
on
want to
the
touch USD.
situation. Oh,
Yes,
is it
but
is it in terms
yeah.
of USD? You can tell
I
me
want
if
to
it's
charge
true.
USD.
Yeah, sure,
No,
sure.
there's a couple of ringgit. We're thinking Mauritius. Yeah, but the thing is, one session is not enough. Yeah, the thing is that one session is not enough because usually we would prefer you to do one to two. Depends on your how serious your problem is. Yeah, because some of them usually we encourage the clients to take up 6 sessions. Like minimum is three.
Mm,
Yeah, because we want to do follow up. We want to do after your cure. We want some check up, see whether you got any problem
mm,
issues or
mm,
not. So we do
mm,
some checking. Because the thing is hypnotherapy is so-called costly. Your label as costly, but I don't label it as costly. The work that we have done, we have studies and all these things. Actually we give ourselves it's not costly. If you go and see a doctor nowadays, you tell me how much you're going to pay.
Yeah, understand. Yeah, it's also not cheap to go to doctors nowadays. Yeah.
It will cost you. You
Mm,
cannot go to sleep. It costs your
mm,
quality of sleep. Your because it will be more costly that way. Am I right? If you go to psychiatric, you're really serious. You get a very serious so-called states. Really, it's difficult. You know how much you want to see psychiatric with the medicines.
yes,
It's
yes,
not cheap.
yes. Yes,
Not cheap.
exactly.
And I think it's not the money that counts, but I think it's the thing that the so-called ROI, return on investment. you know like you become a happier person. Imagine you turn it, you get a better job, you're more confident. That one you cannot buy with money.
Yeah,
Your health.
if you can manage your emotion well, right, you'll be able to function better in all aspect of your life, like in terms of relationship, your career, in terms of your wealth and things like that, right? Yeah, and also your
Yes.
health. Yeah, so I think that is the
Mm.
ROI. So I also
Yeah, that return
see,
on investment.
yeah, yeah. So we have our friends here at the this comment. So Kafiza is my friend. So hello Kafiza, it's
Okay.
okay. And Ryan also saying that it's okay to say that you're not okay. Just now we were sharing about,
Yes,
to really
good.
let people know our situation, and also like in terms of the cost of the doctors, Ryan was saying that depend on which doctor we're looking at, the price maybe differs lah. Yeah. Mm.
Yes, yes, definitely. Yeah, but the average now, yeah, they're charging. That is the average rate that we are charging because we do have a so-called a standard rate because we cannot pull down the rates because it's
Mm,
not
mm,
fair.
mm.
No, like Uchi,
It's like a
you pull
market
down the rate,
practice.
you can't. Hey, it's a market practice. Like you
Yeah,
this
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
pricing. So
Understand.
we do not want to pull down the price. We are not bargaining and all these things because our ours we are professions. They're like doctors, like specialists. We are consider ourselves as one specialist. So especially you don't bargain the price one. You come and see. That's a serious of not like
Exactly.
surgery. Were you bargaining a surgery? That is a doctor. You want to make your surgery to your heart and all this thing. Imagine you affect. You see, is it costly to spend 4,000 to see us? Whether you spend 40,000 for a heart surgery,
Exactly.
the kind of
Yeah.
things. So
Mm,
which one is more cheaper? You tell me.
mm, mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tell me
Yeah.
which one is cheaper. Okay.
Mm.
So you compare. You look about compare the kind of things we're talking. But don't compare those. You see doctor because I know that when we see doctors. Oh, I seldom see doctor now. There's 2 3 years. But I know the average now is about $80.
Can I also
You
ask you, right,
80.
Mitra, like when you do the hypnotherapy, right, can you do it like virtually, like online, or it has to be in
Yes,
person?
I actually I do not have an office. I do it all my clients virtually, yeah, and via Zoom.
Oh,
Via Zoom. Yeah, I just want to share with you, via Zoom. I do for my clients. So far, all is virtually, yeah, virtually. Because I
mm.
did some virtual during MCO, yeah, the virtually. I have a friend they have money block. Believe it or
Money
not,
block. Oh,
prospect money block.
wow.
Share with you
How is
my
the
real
person? Yeah, sure.
real
If you
experience
don't mind
money block.
sharing.
Okay. Yeah. What happened is this person is in his 40s, I think early 40s. Yeah, early 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Divorcee.
Mm-hmm.
Divorcee. And
Mm-hmm.
he is the type of doesn't from he doesn't want to he wants to earn money a lot, okay. But
Mm-hmm.
he also tell me I want money enough for me to cover my expenses is okay already one. Then he go into
Mm-hmm.
forex into but he always say I go into working with people also. People just pay me, yeah, the
Mm.
amount that enough to cover my expenses. Don't know why, All my bosses don't pay me high one, And then those
Mm.
forex I win lose every month also cover my expenses only. I said, and then he also practice energy. I said, do you actually have any money or prosperity board that in your subconscious mind that you didn't realize? No lah, I did
Mm.
cleansing, everything I managed. I said, you want me to help you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I did actually do prosperity packages or wealth money packages for him. Okay, twice. Uh, and guess what? He's earning money now through forex.
What is the thing that you do for him? Money what?
Blockages, remove money
Oh,
blockages from his
money,
subconscious
remove
mind.
money
Do you
mortgages.
do you think inner therapies?
Wow, that sounds so
That means
interesting.
that means you have money blockages in yourself. That's why I said sometimes metaphysics things that you ask, if you ask the person to do what achievement lah, remove blockages, the person might not want to do it,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you can then remove this using hypnotherapy sessions. You can remove well blockages.
And how many sessions did he go with you
Uh,
in
two,
total? Two
two.
only. Oh, well, and you managed
Because
to
he's
help
the
him to
energy
do.
healer himself, so he does have blockages,
Oh,
a very slight blockages. You see, all these things that you actually put everything storage inside your subconscious mind. Money is enough. Always listen to
money.
Dato
Oh,
JY is always say money is enough lah, money is evil lah, money is written. How you remove your all these blockages? You think you have removed it? It's not in your subconscious mind. Or your
mm.
parents tell you, you don't no don't study. You don't, money is evil. You have to study
Oh,
hard. All this limited belief
belief.
system.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we are trying to remove.
Very interestingly, you mentioned about this money blockages, right? I also learned recently from the KL trip, the Simon Academy or
Mm.
meeting that actually
Mm.
Dato said from the Simon also perspective also can see what are the belief that you have if you have the phoenix or a white tiger level 1, 2, 3. This
Yes,
is the
I
negative.
do encounter that.
Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Recover?
But
Yeah, yes.
yes, yes. But for me, don't have all because maybe I remove. Yeah. I say,
Wow, that's cool.
so is it? We love money. Is it? Who say money is evil? It's a tool. Money is just a tool. It's just a flow. It's just an exchange energy. It's just an energy exchange. So how you
Mm,
use the money?
yeah,
It's your
yeah.
human that actually use the money for certain things. Money is good. You
It's
can
a
do a lot of
tool,
things,
right?
good things with money. You
Mm,
see, money has become
mm,
evil because you use it. Because even drugs, I tell you,
mm,
drug is good. Am I right? In certain things, it's helpful, but people abuse it. Even
mm,
alcohol. Do you know that you think you drink certain amount of alcohol every day at a
mm,
certain age is good for your body?
like a yomishu.
Yeah, even brandy or whiskey.
Oh,
Every
okay,
day,
okay.
just a little bit is good. It's not for you to drink the whole bottle. I'm talking about here. Or even
Mm.
even you drink beer is good to clear your kidney.
Oh,
Once a
wow.
week or
I didn't
twice
know
a week
that.
you drink just a can of beer,
Mm.
2 weeks once or once a month. It's good to clear your kidney.
Good to know. I thought it's
Yeah,
just to
so
cool down the
so
body because of the heat nowadays.
yeah.
It's like getting more and more
No,
hot.
it's to clear your kidney. That's why you see, you drink beer, is compared you
Mm.
take alcohol, you drink beer. I'm not encouraging people to drink, please, because it's a
Understand,
lot.
understand.
Okay, I'm just sharing on it. Yeah, because I'm
Mm.
just sharing because when you drink beer a lot, usually you go to toilet more frequent than you drink hard liquor. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the thing is activate your kidney. But if you drink too much, it damage your kidney.
Mm, mm,
Okay,
mm,
so I think once a while is good, ma. I say you
mm,
drink just half a can,
mm.
twice a month. It's okay. You're not abusing it. Am I right? But definitely for those who are the religion ban drinking it, don't take it
Mm, mm,
don't take it. Yeah, disclaimer. Disclaimer. Okay,
yeah.
disclaimer. So yeah,
Mm,
it's up to you. I'm just sharing only here. Yeah, whatever here is just sharing. Yeah.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
I just want to just it's a disclaimer because here is alternative here. Alternative
Alternative
treatment. Yeah.
treatment.
Please,
Yeah.
because hypnotherapy sometimes is also suitable for certain type of people. Like
Chemotherapy.
those who
Oh.
already identified with schizophrenia, they're already
Mm,
in that case.
mm-hmm.
Those autism. No, split
So
personality.
like
You have
people
a
like me also
executive.
not suitable to use the hypnotherapy because
You have you cured already?
I'm still on medication. I still
No,
on
we don't encourage you so much on certain
uh,
things to cure certain. But
yeah.
you're talking about release stress is okay, but you're talking not to cure your schizophrenia or whatever case you're having now. Yeah, because
That
it's
is not
against
advisable lah.
the rules and regulations. We do have the principles to follow. We do have
Understand,
principles to follow.
understand,
We can't take
understand.
these cases because no it is against the ethics, against the ethics. You need to
Mm.
take your medicine. Yeah, you need to take your medicine. Yeah, like
Oh.
what Dr. JY or others feng shui masters always say, you activate feng shui to boost your health. Yeah, but doesn't mean you stop you from taking whatever medication.
Mm-mm. Okay, in the
you know.
group we have Kapiza. She's sharing a
Yes.
bit about her condition. So
Yes.
Kapiza is a friend of mine, like I just shared.
Okay.
She's not feeling really good at the moment. So, but I understand where she's coming from. Like she's sharing on the group chat. So anyway, just to let you know that I mean, I don't know how to say about it. Anyway, time is almost up. So Mitra, do you have any parting like any more message to share at this juncture?
Okay. What I mean, just want to highlight to everyone here is I said hypnotherapy is a very safe, proven, and natural drug-free treatment law. Yeah. I think everybody should go and try. Okay. There's so many types of hypnotherapies. Okay. Some of them might not want to do a trauma and fear and all these things. Some of them may go for your relaxations only. Or sometimes it can
Mm,
build your self-confidence. We do actually do for build a self-confidence to instill your goals and all these things. I did actually
mm,
do a hypnotherapy sessions cleansing for about I
mm,
think 400 plus insurance agents in via
mm,
Zoom to cleanse their mind. That means negative, reframe everything back to instill positive
mm,
suggestions. Yeah.
mm,
So that can be done. That can be done.
mm,
Yeah. But
mm,
again
mm,
here, I the last things that I want to so-called address to everybody is please, if you think you need help, go and get help. Don't be
mm,
embarrassed. Okay, everybody, I think once a lifetime, at least once a lifetime, will sure got into problem, trouble, and all
mm,
these things.
mm,
We are just normal human beings. Nothing to be
yes.
embarrassed. Yeah, nothing to be
Mm,
embarrassed. Nothing to shy about, and all these things. And please
mm,
go and get help. Those that you
thank
can
you.
trust and all those things. Yeah, please go and get help.
And one last question for you, Mitra. Let's say if my audience are wanting to connect with you, what is the mode of connection that you think I can
Okay,
tell
they
you
can
can hear?
actually start drop me an email. Okay, drop me
Mm-hmm.
an email, and then can actually drop me an WhatsApp because I'm not picking any unidentified phone number. Yeah, that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they can
Mm-hmm.
actually drop me an email. My email is as Joy Mitra Joy
Uh-huh.
Mitra
Uh-huh.
2908 at
Uh-huh.
gmail.com.
Okay.
They can actually reach out to me. Okay,
Okay. Is it this one? Let me just show you. Is it this one?
Joy Mitra 2908 at gmail.com. Yes.
Okay. So like for the audience here and those who are watching the replays, if you would like to connect with Mitra, you can just drop her an email here because that's the best way that you can get to her. If you have any questions, then she will reply you as and when she's there. Is it that?
Yeah, okay. But again here, yeah, I can ask you a question. Yes, a brief introduction. But if they need further help and all those things, that I will. If you think that I think that if you are in you need help, then you should come and see me or talk to me in the more one-to-one consultation. But you just ask me a very brief questions about certain things that definitely I can give you. Yeah,
Mm, mm,
because I
mm,
do not
mm.
want later on being that I'm being like you want to answer your question and all this thing. There's certain ways I think is between fair that you come and see one-to-one consultation. But those are normal questions, yeah, or clarification. Definitely, I love to answer your question. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes,
Amy,
that's
definitely, I love to share hypnotherapy sessions. Yeah, and how like online maybe you can do a very relaxed type of hypnotherapy sessions with the audience.
mm. Yeah,
They
I
can
think that would be
try.
nice. Yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah,
can
so
try.
if you all are interested to learn about this
Register with Amy. I'll see how many of them interested. Then I'll do.
yeah, that's right, okay,
Correct.
thank you so much.
Then we have enough
Thank you.
people. Then we'll do. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very
thank
much,
you, thank
Amy,
you.
for inviting me. Thank you,
Thank you,
audiences.
Mitra. Thank you, Mitra, for
Okay.
coming,
Thanks.
for sharing, and thanks to everyone who are here. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye. Have a good Friday. Bye.
Bye.